Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Red Pill Economy. My name is Mike, and in this channel, we help people stay aware and get prepared for the income and economic collapse of the United States of America. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe, check out the previous videos, and I'm pretty sure you will like what I have to share with you. You're gonna be really informed. If you're new here, you're gonna really like my previous videos, so feel free to check them out. In today's video, we're going to talk about why housing is so unaffordable in the United States of America. And this is my opinion, okay? As we all know, the average house price is averaging around $418,000. A lot of people cannot qualify for homes. A lot of people are struggling. Interest rates are high. There's not enough supply of housing, and the total, we're just in a total housing crisis, and it's a complete mess here. And basically, I think there's two reasons, in my opinion, why we're facing this crisis. One reason is because we have overpopulation. There's just too many people here in the United States of America. We're at nearly 330 million people in the United States of America, and we don't have enough housing, and that's causing a serious housing crisis. We cannot supply housing for everybody. Everybody cannot buy a home, so there's a high demand for housing and a low supply for homes. So if you're familiar with the supply and demand, when you have a high demand for houses and a low supply, the prices go up. The prices shoot up dramatically, and that's what we're facing now. And another reason why I think housing is very unaffordable is because salaries are not catching up with affordable home prices. Salaries are just not catching up. They're not really where they're supposed to be. Okay, so I pulled up some stats from 1933 I want to share with you guys. This is 90 years ago, and I want to share with you how things were so different back then versus to what they are now. Okay, and it's going to shock you. 90 years ago, in 1933, the population of the United States of America was 125 million people. The average home price was $3,900. The average salary in 1933 was $1,700. So say if somebody buys a home, no down payment, at 5% interest rate, because the interest rate, I looked it up, was around 5% in 1933, they would only pay $21 a month. Okay, and someone's average salary in 1933 was $1,700. So that's pretty much half of a brand new home. They can easily afford that. Okay, $21 a month mortgage payment. Expenses were very low. There wasn't that many people in the United States of America, and salaries were pretty much almost equal to house prices. Now let's compare it to today. In 2023, the population today is around 330 million people living here. The average house price is $418,000. Okay, the average home is $418,000. And the average salary today in 2023 is $56,000. So the average home price right now is 7 times the average salary. Okay, and I'm going to be honest with you, $56,000, you can't afford much. Okay, you're not going to be able to afford much. You're not going to be able to afford a decent house. You're going to be living in the shack in a very bad neighborhood, in the ghetto. I mean, that's what you'll be able to afford. That's what you'll be able to qualify for $56,000. Okay, pretty much a shack in the ghetto. If you need to, well, that's even changing due to gentrification. You may not even be able to afford that shack in the ghetto, because that's even changing for $56,000. You may be able to find a cabin in a flyover state like Montana, or Wyoming, or North Dakota. You may be able to qualify for that for $56,000 a year, but not a lot of people want to live in those places. A lot of people want to live in metropolitan areas like New York, DC, Miami, San Francisco, Boston, Dallas, Houston, you name it. Okay, a lot of people want to live in those places. So you know, $56,000 a year, you're not going to get much of anything. To qualify for at least for a decent house in these metropolitan areas, you're going to have to make at least six figures, at least 100,000, and even that's not enough. So yeah, qualifying for a single home, qualifying for a home while you're a single person is going to be quite difficult, even if you're making $100,000. Now, if you're married or if you have a partner and you guys both use dual income, you know, to qualify for the home, qualify for a mortgage, both you guys put your, you know, your income down. Say you're both making $100,000 a year, then yeah, you could probably get into something decent. But as a single person, it's going to be much more difficult. Okay, even if you're making $100,000. Housing, as I said earlier, housing is very unaffordable, and you know, as I say, salaries haven't really caught up to the home prices, and you know, we just have overpopulation. Okay, 330 million people. That's just a lot of people to be living here in America. That's a lot of people, and we can't. And there's just not enough houses for everyone. You know, there's not enough supply for everyone. So obviously, high demand for houses, low supply, the price is going to go up. That's just a supply and demand equation, and it sucks what's going on, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Okay, and the cost of living is just going through the roof. Bills are going up, expenses are going up, everything is going up, and on top of you trying to qualify for a mortgage, you know, you're pretty much going to be screwed. So that's pretty much why I think housing is unaffordable in America, and that's just my opinion. You may have a different opinion. Feel free to share it in the comment section below. Definitely would like to hear what you think. And yeah, housing is bad. I mean, in my area, there's not much houses available, period. Okay, it's not much available, and you know, pretty much I looked on realtor.com, and pretty much almost every other house on that's listed is under contract, it's pending. So that goes to show, you know, there's still a high demand, and there's just not enough supply, and there's barely any supply, especially in my area. So let me know what you think. How's the housing market looking in your area? Why do you think housing is unaffordable? Feel free to let me know. Feel free to comment below. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I will keep working on more videos, keep pumping out more videos for you. And, you know, please stay aware and get prepared. Take care.